Once upon a time, in the world of grunge, pogs, and dial-up internet, one pair of pants ruled the streets, the skate parks, and your middle school hallway. They were wide, they were wild, they were JNCO Jeans. Today we're diving into the story of how JNCOs went from the hottest pants on the planet to a fashion punchline, and maybe, just maybe, why they deserve a comeback. Drop a comment if you had a pair or what you thought of them. Let's rewind to Los Angeles, 1985. JNCO, short for Judge None, Choose One, was founded by brothers Jacques and Haim Rava. At first, they were a niche denim brand with a rebellious message, but by the mid-1990s, they'd found their cultural sweet spot: skateboarding, rave culture, and alternative teens who wanted to stand out. The brand didn't just sell jeans, it sold identity. The bigger the pants, the badder the attitude. By 1997, JNCOs were everywhere. Walk into any Hot Topic or Pacific Sunwear and you'd see them. Ultra-wide leg openings, sometimes up to 50 inches around, paired with flashy embroidery of flaming skulls, aliens, or graffiti. They were worn by skaters, ravers, rebels, and yes, even the occasional middle schooler trying to sneak them past the dress code.
Oh yeah! Yes, you guys got me some JNCOs. Oh, these are nice.
Celebs weren't rocking them on red carpets, but in skate videos, underground raves, and suburban malls, they were king. But then, the tides began to turn. By the early 2000s, JNCO's oversized aesthetic started to clash with the rise of sleeker fashion. Brands like Abercrombie & Fitch, American Eagle, and Hollister were pushing preppy looks, and suddenly baggy jeans were out. Fashion flipped seemingly overnight. Skinny jeans and low-rise cuts took over. JNCOs, once symbols of rebellion, now felt outdated and a little ridiculous. Sales plummeted. Retailers dropped them, and by 2001, JNCOs had basically vanished from mainstream shelves. What killed JNCO wasn't just a change in fashion, it was a cultural reset. The early 2000s brought in a new era of minimalism and tech-inspired styles. Gone were the expressive, graffiti-heavy designs. Suddenly, looking clean was in, and anything that looked too alternative got pushed to the fringe. Plus, let's be real, JNCOs weren't exactly practical. You could lose a small child in one of those back pockets, and rainy days, total disaster. It didn't help that older generations mocked them, and even younger kids saw them as cringe. But like all great relics of the 90s, JNCO tried to make a comeback. In 2015, the brand relaunched with fresh designs, aimed at nostalgia lovers and streetwear heads. The internet took notice. Some laughed, others cheered. And in a world where fashion constantly recycles the past, there's always room for a cult favorite. Even now, Gen Z thrift shoppers and TikTok fashionistas are rediscovering JNCOs as ironically cool. Why did we love JNCO so much? Because they were loud. They were rebellious. They said, "I'm not like everybody else." In a pre-social media world, fashion was how you made your statement. And JNCOs made that statement in all caps. For kids who didn't fit in, JNCO was the uniform of defiance, and even if we laugh at them now, they gave a generation a way to stand out in a sea of sameness. So, will JNCOs ever fully come back? Probably not in the same way, but in a fashion world that's more experimental than ever, who knows? Either way, JNCOs will always have a place in our memories, and our closets, if you've still got a pair buried somewhere. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button if you ever wore a pair of JNCOs, or got grounded for trying. And subscribe for more blasts from the past.